It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood. The kindred have long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and the Let's Try the Voting Block series. Now, this particular one was actually inspired by recent gaming news in which the long-delayed Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 was once again scheduled for release. Now, it's been about 5 years delayed in development, which means it's going to be incredibly good or incredibly bad. But given what happened when Cyberpunk 2077 released too early, I'm rather they delay. In any case, this one was originally planned to be Bloodlines 1, obviously as kind of an homage to the series, but when I booted up GOG, I discovered that I'd forgotten somebody gifted me an even earlier version of this, Vampire the Masquerade Redmeption, which is actually one of my favorite games. Classically remember it a long time ago. It was so ambitious. The story, the voice acting, the set across multiple things, even with the limitations of the engines in those days, it was great. As you can see, it had a multiplayer option. It had a Forge World kind of building thing where you could actually create your own adventures. So, yeah, it was really good. It's also been all but forgotten. Now, I'm really going to try to record this properly, but given the game's age, GOG's kind of less than stellar reputation when it comes to doing this, and my OBS desperately trying to chug along and do this properly, we'll see if the encoding holds up. So if you're listening to this, it did so, and you should stand by because you're about to go in one of the best interpretations of the world of darkness in video game history. Shall we? New game. Yeah, we're good with that. Moravia, 1141 AD. Yep, we start in the Dark Ages, which is one of the major settings for Vampire.
My name is Christof Romuald. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause.
Ah, the Crusades. Oh! I used to be an adventurer and then took an arrow to the gut. It's symbolic.
Mother Mary.
No.
Name, Lord. Sister Aneska.
Where am I?
In Prague, at the convent of the Knights of the Red Cross. Now hush. Thou hast suffered a grievous wound and must rest.
I must return to my... Oh!
My lord, peace, I beg thee.
Well, he is a man. Well.
The brave captain left a letter before thy sword brethren continued on their crusade.
I thank thee for this news, my lady, and for thy care. Surely thou hast drawn me back from the jaws of death itself.
'Twas the Lord that saw fit to spare thy life. We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Aneska is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope. She did indeed restore thy life. I am Archbishop Giza. Thou hast done great service for Christendom, young sir. Tonight I shall make prayers of thanksgiving that thou live, and may send more sinners to hell.
Yeah, that's the church.
I offer thee all my gratitude for thy service. I am in thy debt.
The rosy life in thy cheek is payment enough.
How long do you think this happy moment's gonna last? As I was saying, not probably the intro you were expecting. That evening, within the convent. Oh, he's a soldier. Weapon stays near the... Oh no! Oh yes. 2000... Year 2000 graphics. But bear with me. This is going somewhere. Alright, so yes, this first pause for a moment here. Yeah, you can see that they had an interface that's probably based off the adventures of the time with various functions here. It does not give tooltips, unfortunately, but it does give us an indication of our health, our mana, and our humanity down there. Well, virtue, I guess, when you're alive. Also, we've got this. Well, we'll get to that in a bit. The letter that was shown to us in the... But yeah, it's a pretty easy interface. All right, cool. And we just beat them to death with a sword. Oh, there's an Eska. A Salacha. It will actually identify what we were fighting.
Christof, thy wound.
It's a scratch.
'Tis nothing. A scratch.
Oh, a scratch there, boy. Alright.
The mighty walls of Prague once held all demons at bay, but the Schlachta have overtaken a silver mine to the
Schlachta.
east. With a haven so close to the city, they boldly walk the streets by night to kill, and worse than kill. Many have been dragged alive from their homes for some unspeakable purpose.
Well,
I
then.
will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine. Yep, you can actually affect your humanity, which is your sense of virtue. It's not quite as important when you're alive, but when you're dead, kind of important. But anyways, tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their holes. Pity and poor health that would kill them all, perhaps in a month or two. To hell with that. Tomorrow we're gonna be, well, I'm gonna say American, but he's obviously British. America doesn't exist at 114 AD.
Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their holes.
Wait,
Thou must not. Thy wound is too great.
Nay, I am resolved. They will pay in blood for the fright they have given thee.
Oh, sir, should they harm thee, my heart...
Come away, Aneska. Thou hast wasted enough of good Sir Christoph's time with thy idle chatter.
yes, well, you know, young couples.
Christoph, the Lord smiles upon thy wrath. I shall pray for thy victory.
I shall not fail.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's kind of confusing in a game of vampire we're playing a human, but, you know, all vampires were human. But, toggle quest pane. There we go. Reclaim the Bond silver mines. Remember in Moldavia, which is kind of confusing because everybody's got a British accent here, but I'm just kind of putting it up to translation. Toggle character pane. There we are. There's Christof. Strength 30, Dex 35, Stamina, Perception, Intelligence, Wits. These are actually stats from the game. You notice that his highest is actually Charisma. Manipulation, which is lowest. Lowest is Wits. We really can't fault them for that. Humanity is 70, which doesn't really alter as a human being because maintaining our humanity is kind of easy when you're actually human. Mana is 110, which means if Christof had to become a magician or a holy man, it would have been great. This is the damage he does is 30. He soaks nothing because he's not wearing any armor. And he has this protection against sunlight, fire, electricity, ice, and holy. So yeah, holy doesn't actually affect us as a human, but Christof, human, it's like an old character sheet. God, I'm like getting back to my roots here. This is our equipment list. $50 and a sword. Broadsword, damage 30, lethal, speed 90, accuracy 1, one-handed. We should also check out the letter in a moment. Disciplines, we have none. We're not a vampire. That's our mission. This is it. Let's turn that off, turn that off. Display map. Prague, Old Town. There's the mission here, East Gate, and then, of course, the silver mines. And as you can see, you got quite a bit of town to go through, too. We'll probably explore that first. Okay, so let's read the pit. I know, but...
My
all right.
kinsman Christof,
Oh!
thy bravery carried the day in the Battle of the Moravian Hills. Thy sword brethren crushed the pagan barbarians and now chase their scattered hordes into eastern Hungary. Once the last of the heathens are routed, our garrison shall return to Prague, and thou mayst rejoin our ranks. Until then, the tender ministrations of the Holy Sisters shall revive thee, if it be God's will that thou outlive thy wound. Thy fellow sword brethren pray for thy swift recovery, for they cannot allow thee to ripe and rot in decadent luxury whilst they sacrifice themselves. Perhaps thou canst make thy sword arm useful to good Archbishop Giza until such time as we return to collect thee. May the tidings of the Lord be upon thee, Sir Cuthbert.
Sir Cuthbert is actually a reference to an obscure D&D character at this time. I don't know if he's still a thing, but let's do this. But you notice we can, this is our vault, our storage spot. So if we ever like get stuff, we can put in here, but obviously it's empty. And it's one of those, that's our save point. Okay. Hope that's a save thing. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of saving. The game's going to be... Okay, the Covenant. Covenant. We're not doing Halo, thank you. But you notice you should look around for what you can interact with. Alright, so... It's kind of rude to have the sword out, but... It's... Oops. Let's go talk to Sister Inezka. Skull to skull means we talk.
Oh, sir, I pray for thy safety on so perilous a journey.
Good. Good to know. That's also not a save point. I'm trying to remember how the camera... Yeah, the camera workings are kind of crude. As you can see, for 2000, it was pretty good. Okay, so we can actually go that way. Yeah, everything is cursor controlled, so the camera's going to be a little wonky. We'll deal with it. Can't grab the torch, because the torches are actually weapons. Prague's old town.
The daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
Can ask that at any time, really. Okay, so yeah, we can actually... Yep, old standby. Let's go ride some barrels. Maybe we'll find some stuff. Oh, yeah, we have a poison update, and what else do we have? Inventory. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So yeah, we'll be destroying barrels along the way. Well, I don't think there's a lot of them. Check to see which doors are manipulable. That one is. It goes back to the convent. Ah, the cathedral. Okay, though that's not creepy at all. You got like a coven or something back there, don't you?
God save and protect thee, his soldier, his wrath and vengeance.
Well, you know, do the roll, man. And no, can't go that way. All right, so yeah, not much else here. Go back to Old Town. Let's see. Okay. It will light up, I think, if I have the opportunity to speak. Let's check, you know, always check your quarters. Can't get through there. I don't know exactly where we're going. We can talk to this guy. No? Oh, we can, however, talk to you. Knight of St. Tom.
Hail and well met, Crusader.
Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
'Tis good to hear the voice of a fellow Frenchman.
Frenchman?
Knights of St. John are far from home, and I would we were back in France.
Say not so. We should gladly go to the ends of the earth in service to our Lord. Good day to thee.
Well, I think we're just trying to be a little snobby here. More I mean, this is that they literally mean even more holy than thou. So we're here. Ish. And that's an exit point, I think, but I don't think we can do anything there. So yeah, we should probably keep going. Actually, I do want to see where this goes. Can't talk to the monk. Obi's a monk. Could be a blood sorcerer for all I know. Ah, more barrels to bash. No, apparently these are not interactable. Gate to the mountain, locked. Guessing we'll get that will open up for something else someday. Ah, more barrels. Are they destroyable? Nope. One thing I like about this game is you notice they put a lot of work into getting the atmosphere proper. And sometimes there's hidden bricks and such. So they make up for their technological lapses. I mean, it lacks for a lot of ways. Alright, so don't kill anyone. I've got the sword out. Alright, so Inn of the Four Stags. Alright, let's go talk to the barkeep.
Hail, good Sir Knight, and welcome. They do say you seek to cleanse the minds of evil. Oh, these demons have brought great suffering to the good people of Prague. Our craftsmen have no silver for their wares, and many proud families now beg for their bread. Please, accept all that my humble inn can provide, and the blessings of the Lord be upon your quest.
Yeah, the thing is he's not actually... Oh yeah, so he does allow us to take a healing elixir. We'll need that. We have antidote and healing elixir. And you can't interact with him anymore. Oops, sorry. I'm used to using controls. But yeah, you can look around. It's not a lot going on here. I think the elixir is about all you get from here. That's... Yeah, pathing's a little odd. Yep, you can't go up the stairs either, so I think that's it, really. Nothing else here? It's one of those things they have to deal with the limitations of their time. Alright, so... Nope, not destroyable. Check the map out. Okay, so Four Stags. This leads up to the castle. This is where we kind of... Eastgate is where we want to be eventually, I think. We'd have to go this way to our right. Right? Yeah, through there. Let's check out the rest of the town first. Find an actual merchant somewhere. I really like they have the random people just about routing about. Aha! I see a barrel. And I must paint it black. Oh, 5 gold, even though it says, you know, silver coins. Well, I forgive it. Probably a left... Ooh, and a poison antidote. Yeah, we're... I don't know, if you saw the crazy knight with an axe running around... Oh.
Now I may replace my war-weary armor.
Oh, okay, cool. Forgotten about this. We found a merchant. That's a kind of exciting for just a merchant.
Hail, good Sir Blacksmith. I am Christof of the Sword Brethren, and I seek to replace armor lost in battle.
Ho there, young Crusader. I be Jiri Borajov, and the very boards of me humble shop are honored to be trodden by
I'm sorry, are you a dwarf?
And who will ye be slaying in your new armor?
I seek to slay the demons in the silver mines to the east. I'm not going to be snooty, even though I'm a noble.
I seek to slay the demons in the silver mines to the east.
You look a bit sickly, Sir Christof. If ye do seek to spill the blood of the fiends in the mine, ye'll be needing special protection.
The protection of the Lord suffices.
No.
I need no more than that.
Ha! Tell that to your armor and sword. Nay, 'tis gypsy charms I be speaking of.
Aid from gypsy, can such a thing be godly? No, never. Where shall I find such gypsy charms? I'll just go with this.
Aid from a gypsy? Can such a thing be godly?
Oh, gods.
Why?
Romani,
King
not
Saul
gypsy.
Seek out a wise woman and her familiar spirit in his time of need?
Yeah, that went
Yea,
poorly.
That very King Saul, who had once banished all witches, sought a witch when he needed to learn of his future. She summoned the spirit of Samuel the prophet, and no mistake, 'tis in the Holy Bible.
Yeah. There is wisdom to thy words. I will go to this gypsy.
There is wisdom in thy words. I will go to this gypsy.
You must promise me that the gypsy will come to no harm by my telling.
I promise. I am a man. My word. For now.
I promise.
Go ye to the Golden Lane, where you'll find an herbal shop run by the old gypsy woman, Unorna. There ye shall find something to aid ye surely. God be with you, young one.
Aha, now we actually have money. Okay, torch is actually a good one to have because... Oh, gods. Okay, padded clothing. Yeah, we're going to need armor too. But as you can see, buckler. We could get a buckler. That would be good. The ones we can actually purchase are lined up here. But as you can see, there is a lot of stuff. Like the buckler... Buckler is lethal % bashing. It also provides protection. Torch is just light. even though I should be able to use it as a weapon, from my point of view. And gloves, armor, yeah, this is the usual breakdown. But the thing is, about the Gypsy, one, Romani, thanks. This is 2000, obviously. Two, King Saul is the worst way to try to justify this, because I actually know the legend of King Saul, in which he did banish necromancy, but when the chips were down and God had abandoned him, he did run over to a wise woman who told him that he was kind of a, wanting her help after basically telling that she and all of her kind should be wiped from the face of the earth, but did summon the prophet, who told him that he was screwed, and also he was probably going to go to hell for, dabbling in dark magic. So, yeah. That should be kind of a foreshadowing of how this is all going to go. Anyways, I'm probably going to get the buckler. Then we can take this, also rusty broadsword. We can sell that in that direction. All right. And we'll take this and put it... Oh, wait, can't do it from the screen. All right, see, bows. Yeah, this has got a lot more to it than you'd think.
You have my hand on it.
You got it. All right, take that. All right, now we have a buckler. So yeah, as we start, it comes out, to be pretty close. Look, it's for 2000. This was goddamn a cutting edge. All right, Prague's Old Town. Now we hit the inventory. Map. Right, so the smithy, the Inn of the Four Stags. We have to find the gold lane. I think it's over here. But we'll keep going this direction for now. Yep, also, depending on how far back you press on the button, determines how quickly you move. But yeah, dead end. Alright, so. Guess we're going this way. Not another... So, Judith Bridge. Alright, since we're nobility is the reason why we're kind of being allowed to do all this. But yeah. It's Minecraft level textures in some places, but there is some nice detailing here and there. Side. Game's got some pretty strict rails on it though, so we're gonna do the story. The variations come mostly in the dialogue, which is interesting. Oh, actually, anything over here? Probably not, but... Ooh, Petrin Hill. Yeah, we probably don't want to do this quite yet. Anybody we can talk to here? Yeah, we can't actually... Yeah, we can't actually go to the Prague Castle grounds. But yeah, let's, Golden Lane, that's where we want to go. Can't talk to him. Alright, so we have to go to the end to find the herbalist shop. Guys. Alright, that should be hers. I mean,
The shop of a gypsy witch. Dare I enter such a place?
Well, yes. Let's talk to Verona a bit, shall we? Oh, nice familiar. Remember, in the World Darkness, mages are real, and she'd be part of the Verbana, which is the life-based mages. Probably? I don't know. Definitely somebody.
Hello, young one. What is it you desire?
I desire only to bring the Lord's justice to the evil that has befallen this city.
Not
I
you.
would know of the devils that rule the night in Prague.
They are vampires. The undead.
No, actually the ghouls.
The blood drinkers. The fiends to hide their miserable carcasses away in mines and crypts under the earth. For the very rays of the sun to scald the flesh from their bones. It is quite a sight and a stench, the like of which you'll ne'er forget.
Don't ask why she knows.
Perhaps I shall show them the glory of the breaking dawn before dealing them their final mercy.
Weapons cannot kill the fiends, lest their heads be cleft from their undying bodies. You will need more than a buckler of faith to aid you.
Alright, yep. You can basically buy healing and vaccine. Stakes. Stakes are interesting in that they're actually a weapon you can use against vampires that will immobilize them for a bit. Kind of funny, actually. But yeah, Animal of Wits, Fits 5, on human only. Some of this stuff like Holy Water. Pretty good. It's like a grenade, though. You can only use it once. Scrolls of spells. Yeah, this is actually stuff I won't be able to afford for this time around, but it does show that there is to this game, there would have been, is a human side thing. You can play in the multiplayer multi-design, you can play humans. You can use faith in scrolls. It can be a ghoul, which basically means you have disciplines but you can't feed. So you can only drink blood. So it was so ahead of its time. Oh god. Just something like this in modern day would be absolutely awesome. But there's only one vampire you fight, and I'm not sure staking them would help, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's help the economy out a bit. Okay, so thank you for the sharpened piece of wood I probably could have made on my own. Should be fine.
Go with God, young one. And be sure to be within the warmth of a hearth when the sun falls. For the foes you have seen are but a small part of the wickedness that walks the streets of Prague by night.
I shall send all such wickedness back to hell.
Alright, so we can actually continue to talk to her.
Welcome, child.
But she's only...
Farewell, young one.
Alright, so yeah, the only thing we can do here, we're not going to bash up her place, is leave. You know. Okay, so yeah, if we had the cash, we could do a lot more, but we don't, obviously. And yeah, pathing's interesting is the best way of putting it. Not sure why pressing tab did that, but that was kind of interesting. Alright, do we have anything here? Huh. And I see a lever in there. I wonder if that's important. Alright, so... Actually, this kind of reminds me of the original Thief game, which I also have, but oh my god, is that thing difficult to play these days. Of course, I'm doing this, so yeah, maybe, what are you? Ah, the pharmacy. But you're locked, which means we can't get in there, right? Oh, good. A universal lock sign. Right, so we've got probably as much as we're going to be able to take with us, so... Time to go hunting, I guess. Let's head to the hills. Hi, everyone. I'm totally not going to turn into a vampire later, so you're totally safe with me. But yeah, the first part, kind of the intro. Actually, we should really save. Yeah, you don't actually have to use the crosses. It's kind of a artifact, but it does suggest when you should save. Let me put it to you that way. Alright, cool. Where are we? Oh, right, now I remember. We're a little early for this part of the game. Oh, hi, dude. Totally normal monk. Absolutely totally normal monks. Anyways. Yeah, it's not like the crows spying on us for somebody with animalism, which is a vampiric discipline. I think what's gonna have to happen is... yeah, this isn't it. So we need to get to the East Gate. With our stake and sword and buckler, I'm totally sure we're ready to face the forces of darkness. But this will become important later. Alright. So, let's figure out how we're gonna get wherever we're supposed to get. Back across the bridge, I think? Yeah, we figured out that... Prague Town, the shop... Golden Lane, the monastery. Yeah, we want to head in this direction. Let's get moving. Yeah, there's no fast travel. That's like not... 2000 wasn't quite the right time for that. Peaceful sound, though. But you can just, you know, lock and load. And he'll shuffle away along. He's not quite zombie pace, but, you know, not too far away. Alright. Map. Okay, so I think we just head straight into the right here. Alright, let's try that. Oh wait, this isn't right. Oh god, I'm gonna get turned around already, aren't I? I think this is it. This way? Alright, this looks right. Okay, so check the map. I think we go this way. Now, the creature that attacked us is a type of ghoul created by the Zamichi clan, which are flesh crafters. Kind kind of hard to explain because they're kind of like the least traditional vampires you're ever going to find. Ah. Okay, where's our mission now? Alright, so this isn't it. Oh, good lord. Where are we supposed to head now? Oh, good lord. So the east gate is here, so maybe we go along this way? Because the east gate and the silver mines... Like, I tried to get through here, so I guess we'll try through here. Alright. Ah. No. Can you tell me how to get to anywhere? Oh, for crying out loud. Cathedral. I mean, the thing is, under quest pane, reclaim the mines. Doesn't actually tell me where they're going to do it, but okay. Maybe I go this way? I know we're gonna find the exit somewhere around here. Ah, yes, early game design. Before we had way stations. Waypoints. Ah, this could be it. This looks like somewhere. Alright, cool. Ah. Who are you, old man? There we go. This is our exit. Talk to me, old man.
Take care outside the gates of the city, good Sir Knight. For all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard from again. Even the strongest of warriors have disappeared. The streets of Prague are no longer safe after dark, but beyond the city walls all hell walks the night. Hell that disgorges from yonder castle of Viscerot.
Thank you, exposition man. I appreciate that. But, oh yeah, game saved automatically. Let's go. Alright, so...
Where the mines, Crusader? If mere men could kill the Hellspawn, we Knights of St. John would have slain them long ago.
Yes, but you're NPCs.
Lock these gates as the last rays of the sun die in the mountains. Pass within before dark, or wait without until dawn. I pray for thy safe return.
No, it's actually nice of you to say so. Although, it's good fire you got here. And fire's about the only weapon you've got that really matters against vampires. Which is kind of the reasons why torches are interesting. Doesn't actually give us fire damage. But yeah. Okay.
These carts still hold their ore. The diggers have fled this place in haste, and the fiends have not seen fit to continue such honest labor.
You know, that does actually kind of make sense. It really should have kept going. I mean, if you've taken over a silver mine, shouldn't you, like, take this silver? You just doing that to, like, mess up the economy? Seriously. Some vampires have no sense of ambition. Anyways, let's just go override this one. Alright, because if even actually work my Baldur's Gate supporter-only series, we've had to save long, because that's an even older game. Alright, Silver Mines 1, so it kind of tells you it's going to be more than one location, but I kind of think that outer Silver Mines or something would be a bit more creative. Now, sometimes I wonder if you can smash those down, but no, we're railroaded, and yeah, pretty...
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death.
Alright, cool. But, yeah. Well, didn't get to you in time, totally sorry. Alright, cool. Aha.
What mystery lies moldering here? This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood in the throat.
Yeah, she told you they were vampires. A Salacha. Bold style Zamichi Ghoul. Alright, cool. Grab the healing salve, which are basically healing potions. Oh wait, that guy over there looks like he actually is mining. Can we get up here? No. can't. But, you know, always check out everything. You never... There's a bunch of stuff up there, and it would be nice to get there. But you probably have to go the long way up here. Yeah, 3D level design. Kind of a thing, then. Alright, so I guess we're taking the only path we got here. As you can see, it plays like a pretty standard adventure now. Point and click as well. Apparently you can't go down a drop of 3 feet. Hey, if you want to come at me one by one, I'm all for it. The funny lights, by the way, are him using a ghoul using a discipline called Potence. And Frenzy is what happens when they lose control of the beast. Now, ghouls don't actually have a very strong beast. Hey, that horse deserved better, you. Ah, good ambush. Concentrate in one and kill them. Wounded. Alright, so, check our character sheet. We are currently at 69 health. So we'll take one of these. Alright. And as you can see, our health is back. Excellent. Also, the salvage got replaced by one of the others in inventory. Alright, cool. And that's right. Basic ambush tactic is to distract you until you can find the, and then come at you with the side. You know, the whole clever girl thing, if you remember, if you've seen Jurassic Park. Okay, cool. We got money, too. Alright, 50 gold. I'm guessing that's leftover from... Yeah, there's nothing else over here, so... Let us descend further into the mines.
Wild dogs? Nay, rats!
Ghouled rats. Oh no! Oh, I've been hit. Alright, cool. Yes, ghouling, by the way, is when somebody puts vampire blood into a mortal creature. Usually a human. You get like a sentient slave, because they're usually blood bonded, with a little bit of vampiric power. But if you do it to animals, they turn into basically dire versions of themselves. I don't think that wound is enough to worry about. Ah, but we should take care of this guy. They are slow. And these are mortal servants, so they're going down pretty easily to a sword. The actual vampires, not so much. Lethal damage is literally stun damage to them. Okay, so we'll actually... Okay, let's pull back. We're going to go this direction. I was hoping to yank just one of you, but I guess no, we got to do this. Hopefully I can kill him before his pathfinding kicks in. Ah. Yeah, not the most thrilling combat, mind you. Alright, cool. More dead people. Now, those used to be human, by the way, but as I pointed out, they were flesh-crafted into monstrosities. And yeah, this is why you check your stuff out. More healing salve. And holy water. We'll need that. And healing salve. If you've kind of gotten the idea this is the tutorial by the ease of we're going through this and how much generous they are, yeah, you'd be correct. Also wondering why the Zamichi keep... Oh, and I forgot, they do drop. There are random drops. So yeah, let's grab some coins. What are we at anyways? 89, we can actually afford... I'm getting close. We saw some of those crises were in 4 digits, though. I mean, a little bit of cash is never a bad thing, mind you, but it's just a little bit of cash at this point. You got a dead body here. It's probably dead. I guess we're supposed to go back up that way? Alright, whatever. You know, I kind of think I could have made a stake from everything that's just lying around here. Wait, do we... Alright, so which direction are we supposed to go now? Oh, for crying out loud. Level design, and I still haven't figured it out. Wait, where's the map? Oh, it's not helpful. Yeah, I don't think Christof's making a manual map as we go along, so make sure we're not missing anything here. Yeah, okay. So, back where we came. Guess this was a side trek. It was a profitable one, at least. Which way did we come in, anyways? Is it this way? No, I think it's going further down, so this is the way we're supposed to be. Ah! Alright. That thing is just creepy, that sounds. Alright. Alright, cool. Honestly, I don't think we... Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud, come on. Alright, cool, that happened. Let's see, let's go smash the barrel. Disease vaccine. Might need that in a moment. Yeah, this is severely underpowered for Christof. We can't drop, by the way. And a little bit of injury. Anyways. Oh no, ambush! Alright, so... Let's see. I think I picked up some disease here. So, what we'll do, grab that vaccine. Alright, cool. And now it's gone. Also, hang on, while we're here, I think the holy water should replace the lovely animated. We only need one vaccine. I don't even think anything's poisonous down here anyways. Okay, like, take this off. As you can see, it got some intriguing design choices. Plus, of course, the standard... Yeah, I see you. Come on up. Not sure if there's any difference between the variants. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can get this... Get these killed first. Oh, you're still alive. Let's fix that. I think somebody dropped some money here. Wait till the... Ah, there it is. Ah. Picking their pockets. And so hopefully he doesn't get back up. Alright, come on down. I'm good. I'm good. Come here. Let's do this. Alright, so I didn't bring a thief, so hopefully it's not locked. Cool. We have money. And what is this, pray tell? Looks like a weapon. Let's check it out. Damage 25, speed 99, damage 30, speed 90. So it's a little faster, but, you know. I'm gonna go with the, actually, let's give it a swing, see what happens. Oh, wait. You can give it a whirl. The broadsword's doing is fine, but, need to check things out a bit here. Alright, so I think we eventually want to get down here. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's give you a try. Let's see what happens. Notice I didn't charge. I don't know, I like the sword better. Also, there we go. Slow regen on that as well. But it does give us what we want. We probably should save. Spot 3. Save. Go for it. Alright, let's get that healing salve. Not healing slave, healing salve. That healing slave would be something else entirely. Which would be a thing that would actually be in Prague 1144. Yeah, these are the literal Dark Ages. Alright, cool. Trusty sword, don't fail me now. See, the sword just is better. Silver Mines 2. Second level. Alright. I see you. Why? Oh my god. If you're a vampire, why are you keeping holy water around your... I gotta say that this vampire has gotta be borderline suicidal. Let's just put some stuff... Oh, sealed containers of stuff that will melt me around, okay? Alright, that happened. Oh, you've got a club. Ow. Elite mook here. Oh, thrilling. Didn't expect him to be a mini-boss. Gone into frenzy. But I have the Lord on my side. And magic water. Lots of magic water. Alright, cool. Shield. Now I feel...
Reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and reconsecrate it to a godly purpose.
Well, okay. Cool. Kind of into it. Oh, rat. This is actually interesting. The rat does serve a purpose. Well, I can't seem to get it. Oh, I missed it. Must disappear after a bit. But rats can be used to recharge your blood pool when you're a vampire. Because he's totally not going to become a vampire anytime soon. But yeah. It's like 5 points of blood. I'm not a major issue here. But... oh my god, how much? Now, holy water we're going to keep in Horde because even when you are a vampire, you can use holy water. It's awesome. Like, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen... well, no, I'm not going to... I can't recommend that anymore. Sorry. Oh, great. And a torch. So you can actually do this. First of all... yep, that just lights up the place. If I wanted to do that. But, kind of wanna weapons. It's good to have weapons. Alright, so where are we going next? Does this go down? Ah, there it is. Sometimes you can lose track of where you are, which is why sometimes the torch would be useful. Alright, cool. I think this is the demon lair here. Alright, cool. Kind of funny, by the way, when you become a vampire, people can use stakes on you. This is awkward. No, wait, that's where we came in. What am I doing here? Got turned around completely. Alright, Christof, let's go at that shuffling speed. Ah, there we go. This way. I think. Didn't make much... oh, come on. I'm guessing this is actually the vampire trying to lure us in, because I don't think anybody would be alive after all this. Aha! Thank you for waiting your turn. Alright, yeah, we only gonna want this one to get yanked. Now wait for him to come over. Bit of an ambush here. Luckily their Thaco is terrible. I'll get to you in a minute. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. I'm getting some cash here. $5. No, it does allow him to get potence up, but you gotta be kidding me. This thing responds. Ooh. Inventory. Yep. Okay, well that sucked. Nasty road. Will you spawn there? Fortunately, I have my magic water. Alright, cool. What do we got here? Which way is which? $3 gold, so it is a random amount. So that looks like progress. We don't want to do progress. We all have been trained by video games to not do progress. Look for the site. Oh, interesting. We could have gotten here earlier? Huh. Maybe this is the way out when you finish the mission. Okay, so apparently there was a shortcut we didn't know about. Alright, let's go do some killing. For the Lord hath given us this lesson. The Lord has given me a strong sword arm to smite for justice. Oh, blood healing. I forgot about that. Most basic discipline. Burn blood to heal yourself. Alright, disease vaccine. Oh, that's probably means I'm going to need it. Okay, so either is like a whole... Oh, man. Another mini-boss. And... Dirk, which is actually a type of dagger. But yeah, it's a lot of that stuff's probably going to end up getting sold. Right, so let's press the lever. What does that do? I don't know. Let's head this way. Ah. Let's grab some stuff. I sense. Flying mace. Inventory. Ooh, we're having issues here. Right, cool. Let's get this one moved here. Yeah. I think let's put the antidote there. Put this here. Alright, cool. I'm running out of inventory. Oh, it's got charges. Healing ointment, non-kindred only. Healing salve. Yeah, this stuff is probably going to be sold once we turn. Yeah, spoiler. Didn't really think there was going to be much of a spoiler, though. Another Dirk. Rusty dagger. Alright. Yeah, we're kind of getting... This isn't randomized, by the way. And like I said, most of this is going to be vendor junk. Alright, so... After that, let's head over here. To the newly opened zone. That is not a pretty sight. I don't think... Alright, come on. Let's do this. I'm gonna save the game in case we get our ass kicked. War ghouls are actually ghouls made of multiple people stuck together by flesh crafting. The more you know, the less you wish you knew. Welcome to Cosmic Horror. Oh. Well, let me do my healing thing here. Right then. Let's use up this stuff, you know. Alright, cool. We don't have blood healing, we have magic water. I suppose we're gonna kill this one too. Kill these two. Nice of them to wait in line for me. But yeah. I think we'd have an experience point system, so must be doing well. But yeah, all this healing salve. I'm guessing the miners had like, were smuggling healing salve. That's the only thing I can really come up. And it's just left over when the vampires took over. Or vampire. Or whatever. Alright, cool. Three. Okay, stand in line one at a time. Okay, well that happened. 2 gold pieces. Excellent. Bag of gold. I like it. I'm guessing, okay, so it's equivalent. So basically, just telling us, we're picking up silver, copper, gold, and it's just actually converting it all into gold. Which is cool. Let's go meet the mistress or master of the lair. Right, I have played this before, I do know. Alright, cool. One at a time. Alright, you run. Okay. You notice that the... Oh, you're still here. Okay, well that happened. Also, I like the audio cue that tells us you got something. We actually... Oh, yeah, I have the rat in inventory too, which is awesome. Okay, you go that way. That's fine. I'm not going to bother you. Let's see if I got anything up here. Click for faster move. Well, you come up here, dude. I can't be bothered to be everywhere. All right. We all know progress is bad, people. Aren't you already wounded? Oh, bloody hell. Are you serious? You want me to go chase you down? Really? You come back to me, I'll kill you. Then you're worth killing. Leather gloves. Awesome. Armor. With that... Okay, yep, lethal, yep. Basically, it's more armor. And it does actually... No, it doesn't actually alter his characteristics. Ah, sigh. Kind of hoping it would. Yeah, these are stakes, right? I totally wasted my money. Actually... Yeah, we'll get rid of stakes. I wonder if... I can't remember if they're one-time things you do. Alright, don't remember. Okay, so use your pathfinding. Can't jump. We should be down here for a bit. Right, so braziers. I think we're getting close to the bad guys. Okay, hang on. Camera is my worst enemy here. Alright, so that happened. I wonder, do we have XP? Yep, total XP. Doesn't say how much we need, however. Generation human. Yeah, this... Oh. I don't want to waste any loot there. Come on. A dead body, we don't need that. Rusty dagger. Rags. Well, they're armor. As for the rusty dagger, it's probably not worth that much. And there's the rat. We'll need that later. You come right down to it, you can probably just... All right, yeah, it does actually. I forgot about that. It does. You can actually place items too. It might actually be part of puzzling at some point. No, get rid of this so we can give full. There you go. All right, so we got stuff to sell. When we get back to town, that is. Wondering if the healing salves are all going to be useful after a certain point. Huh. Well, at least probably sell them for a bunch. All right. Okay, are we getting like close treasure chest? All right, let's give this a whirl. Rapier. All right, so right, give us a second here. The rapier is 25, 20. It's more accurate, however. Accuracy 10. Let's give this a try. All right, let's. Kind of running out of room here. Give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna keep the dirk. We'll lose the rusty dagger. Start like. You know, the letter was cool, but we don't need it now. Alright, so take the rat, put it there. The dirk. Actually, dirk can go here. You two can go here. Let's see about getting that sword back, the axe back, because I think it's more valuable. Yes, it all comes down to inventory. Alright, take that. Inventory puzzles. I suppose we should just do this. I did pay for it. I might as well use it. Right, so, okay, we got more healing salve, which is great. Ointment and salve. I'm not sure what the difference is. All I know is I use them and I get health. Kind of what all I need to know. Oh, also we get some decorations. Alright. That looks like a boss lair. I don't have to walk the whole way back.
Blasphemy! Let the builders of this mockery of a holy cathedral show their wicked faces.
Proto-Sabbat.
Out, blaspheming wretch! Taste the steel of righteousness!
I am Ultra, the Unliving, and I bid thee welcome to my domain. Although I have found thee an inhospitable and ungrateful guest.
God strike thee down, she-devil! Accursed creature! Earth has no room for such as thee!
Verily, all the earth is all dominion. With every passing day our numbers swell. We shatter all defenses and corrupt all holy places. To which we shall rule all the world, and everyone, mortal and canine alike, will tremble at our coming.
Very typical Zenitsu.
Hellspawn, the purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
Purity can be sullied, and holiness can be defiled.
Or Shadow.
Methuselah of Visceral shall awaken soon. Ye shall defile all that is pure, and leave corruption his weak. In defilement lies his strength. Purity is sweet meat to him, as thy rich blood is sweet wine.
Seriously? Hideo Kamiya levels of talking there.
God hath spat thee out of heaven in ancient times, and now I scourge thee from the earth. Die, and burn far from the sight of God.
Alright, so... Oh, yeah, never mind. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. I don't think flanking does anything. You can actually beat a vampire to death, with a sword. It just takes a while. So she's healing. That means she has low blood, as well as the red color on her finger. I love the whole red indicator of wound status. Notice she's getting lighter as she's increasing her health by using blood. All right. Come on. Come on. I'm the protagonist. We know I'm going to win. Oh, wait. Forgot about that. Forward here. And boom.
No last rites. The sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but to the eternal torments of hell.
Camera would have been better facing him. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of how it goes, but obviously we're not at the vampire part of things yet. So if you want to know how Christof becomes a vampire, what exactly the story is behind the Tzimisce, and what the heck is even going on in this plot, by all means, choose this one for when we come to the voting section. I hope you enjoyed it. It took a little effort to try to get this one to work, but I will see you next time. Remember, the vote's going to be coming in about 4 weeks, 4 weeks about then. So like I said, this is one you want. You want to know what the hell is going on, why the vampire's infesting the place, and what was it meant by corrupting what was holy? Because that's definitely the best foreshadowing for the series in retrospect. Anyways, I will see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.